Good evening, esteemed professors, distinguished guests, and honored participants. It is with great pleasure and pride that I welcome you all to this 12th online interactive session organized by Delhi School of Professional Studies and Research, an institution committed to academic excellence and leadership development. At DSPSR, we believe in creating opportunities that bridge the gap between academic learning and real world corporate insights. Today's session, Leadership Development, is the testament to that mission. We are confident that session will empower each one of us and grow as professional and leaders. I, Ankita, Assistant Professor, College DSPSR, we are delighted to have Mr. Rajesh Patodia as session speaker and Professor Kamini Shah as moderator of the session. Join us today to share their insight and experiences. We welcome you, ma'am and sir. Before moving further, we proceed with the lighting of virtual lamp, a traditional that symbolizes the dispelling of darkness and the awakening of knowledge. May the light of learning continue to guide us on our path to growth and leadership. I request Miss Ishita to play the video of lightning lamp. Now we are honored to welcome Mr. Rajesh Patodia. He is a graduate in chemical engineering with a specialization in food technology from the renowned Lakshmi Narayana Institute of Technology, LIT Nagpur University. He began his career as a food technologist at Panjan Limited Indore Food Division, a company known for producing hard-boiled candies, Swad being one of its popular products. During his 2-year tenure, he was responsible for overseeing production, ensure quality standards, and supporting new products development. In 1994, he joined Amul as senior manager and currently serves as factory manager at Tribhuvandas Food Complex, Mogar, a unit of Amul Dairy dedicated to production of non-dairy products. In his current role, Mr. Patodia is responsible for the smooth production of the factory, achieving production targets and maintaining quality parameters. He is deeply committed to optimizing resource utilization, minimizing wastage, promoting automation, reducing manpower dependency, and driving innovation through the development of new products. Sir, we are honored by your presence and we are looking forward to gaining from your vast knowledge, inspiring journey, and visionary insights. We welcome you, sir, on the behalf of DSPSR. I welcome you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am, for my kind introduction. And it is my privilege to attend your program. Thanks a lot for inviting me, ma'am.
Now, I would like to extend a warm welcome to Professor Kamini Shah. She holds multiple academic qualification, including BBA, MCom, LLB, PhD, and has completed an FDP in Research in Corporate Finance from IIM. With over 29 years of teaching experience and 3 years in industry, she specializes in finance and has successfully guided 12 PhD scholars. If I talk about academic contribution, she published 38 articles in UGC Care Journal, 70 in Reputed Journal, 43 books chapters, 2 authored books, and 5 edited volumes. She presented 67 national and 21 international seminar papers, and her engagements deliver 73 invited lectures, guest talks, and served as resource person, coordinator, subject expert, and panel member. and she is honored with silver medal, best business academic of the year award to 2023 at 74th all international commerce conference, University of Delhi and OP Jindal Global University. She appointed as a member of UGC Western Journal Committee for NEP 2020 implementation, 13th September 2024. Your valuable presence add great strength to today's event, and all our participants joining us from different places eager to learn and grow. I again extend a warm welcome to all our esteemed speakers, our respected faculty members, and most importantly, our all participants. Your presence here reflects your commitment to learning and personal growth. Let us make this 1 hour a truly enriching experience. Now, I would like to hand over the session to Professor Kamini Shah, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am, for
Over
the.
to you, ma'am.
Thank you. I hope I'm audible.
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
Okay. So, thank you for the comprehensive introduction. And in fact, this is a nostalgic moment for me because Rajesh Patodia sir is a speaker, and out of 3 years corporate experience, 1.5 year I have spent as at Amul as management trainee, and that's why it's really an opportunity that Professor A.K. Singh sir is is instrumental in two Gujaratis on the same platform deliberating about Amul and in sharing their experiences. So thank you once again, Professor A.K. Singh sir, for giving me this opportunity to moderate this session. And I hope with this we can begin with the session. Few things I would like to know for the audience on virtually present here from Rajesh sir. This is going to be an interactive session, and that is why, sir, please tell us about your role and responsibilities in Amul.
Yeah, thanks a lot, madam. First of all, thanks a lot for inviting me and giving me this opportunity to speak with you all people. And as you told me about myself, my name is Rajesh Patodia, and I am working as a factory manager in Tribhuvandas Food Complex Mogar, which is one of the unit of Amul Dairy Anand. And that produces not only chocolate, that my campus is very popular, probably known for making the chocolate, but apart from the chocolate, there are so many other products, food products, you can call it non-dairy products. So whatever the non-dairy product of Amul that are produced in my campus, that include all kind of Amul bakery products, all kind of our Indian traditional sweets like Kaju Katli, which is one of the most popular product of our Amul that is produced in our campus. And apart from that, we also produces Amul frozen snacks that is mostly export oriented unit only. So all the frozen product like samosa, then you can call it parathe. There are 8 to 9 frozen product range that are exported to US and Canada and some Gulf countries. And apart from that, we also produces margarine. So it is a one kind of butter substitute, but for a healthy people where it is a zero cholesterol product for which butter is not recommended. So that kind of product we are also producing. So in nutshell, you can say ki, in this, if you are talk about my role and responsibility, my main role is that I should produce as per the market demand, and I have to fulfill the market demand of my entire product range, with of course with quality. And in nutshell, you can say my job is to produce value for money for customers. Yeah. Ma'am, your voice is not audible. Something, please check. I think
Yes, now I have unmuted, so I think I'm audible now.
yes, yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Sir, I'm curious to know that you have been associated with Amul for over 30 years.
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
is there any specific reason for such a long and dedicated association?
Yes, ma'am. Definitely, there is a reason. If you see the Amul, it is a company owned by farmers. So there are 37 lakh farmers who are the owner of this company. And Amul, whatever we are producing, there are two reasons. Once we have to benefit the poor farmers of this country, and the second thing, we have to produce the product which is value for money product for the customer. So there are only two reasons where the Amul stands. The first one, we have to ensure that our rural farmers get the best price for their milk. And the second thing is that the customer who buys our product, they get the product at the minimum cost with the quality, which other than Amul, nobody can provide. Even if you see our range of products, they are value for money product. No one can provide that price, that quality product to anybody.
But
Or
there are many companies, such companies. Why Amul only for such a long tenure?
yeah, ma'am, that's why I'm telling you it is a noble cause to serve the farmers.
Okay.
It is a company for the farmers and it is a company for the customers. And there are only two things which are being benefited by Amul.
Okay.
And the upper second thing you can say the place where the Amul is Anand. It's a beautiful place to live. So
Yes.
everything
Very,
is available here. Even
very.
the office is very near to your home. So it's a good place to live, good place to working hours is also good.
You can go for lunch at home.
Yes, yes, then.
Yes.
I usually don't go.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
don't have that much time when you go home and you will come back, it takes around more than 1 hour and it is not possible when you are sitting at that position. So time doesn't allow you to go, even you can go outside and spare 1 hour.
Okay. My another question is, what inspired you to choose the food sector as your career growth or career path?
Yeah, madam, basically, if you see, food sector is always a dynamic and ever-growing industry. It is never going to have a recession in your entire industry cycle. Basically, in India, there are it's a agro commodity country. So there are a lot of scope where you can convert food into longer sellable life product. And
True.
when I was young, I know it was I when I appeared for the my in my LIT, there were 4 to 5 options like petrochemical, then oil technology, then plastic, then cellulose, flavor, so many branches. But I choose food, being a growing sector and never going to have a recession in the entire life cycle.
Okay. And how many employees are currently working at your factory, this Mogar plant?
Yes, sir. Nearly there are 350 employees. They are the union employees. And apart from the 350 union employee, we also have around 1,200 nearly casual laborers. So in itself, there are 1,500 employees in our factory. And
Okay.
that factory may have more than 10 different type of products which is produced in our campus.
Okay. And what is the approximate turnover, sir, of
Yeah.
this chocolate plant?
Basically, the Tribhuvandas food complex Mogar is a unit that contains 10 different type units, and the entire 10 units, it is around 1,500 crore turnover. But when you say only about chocolate, so we are producing around 2,000 metric chocolate per annum. Worth rupees, you can say around 700 crores rupees, which is of chocolate.
Okay. And what kind of food products are produced at your factory, the Tribhuvandas food complex, Mogar?
As in my introduction, I already explained that this Tribhuvandas food complex Mogar have 10 different type of unit where we are producing bakery products. In bakery products, we are producing all kind of bakery products like bread, bun. Even we are also producing cookies, and our cookies are very popular. and with proud we can say we are the only one who is making butter cookies with fat content 24% milk fat. So
Okay.
no one is making that kind of cookies which has 24% milk fat. Even there are certain other brands where they are putting butter cookies, but you see the checklist how much butter they are actually containing. It is even less than 2%.
True.
And apart from the bakery product, we are also producing sweets. So there are various range of our Indian traditional sweets which are kaju katli, gulab jamun, rasgulle. So they are the very popular product, and we are also exporting
Yes.
with the
And
same.
actually, I have heard that even this chocolate plant is manufacturing for other countries also.
Yes, we are
Like,
also exporting. We are also exporting the chocolate from here.
no,
So
for other brands, manufacturing is done or
no,
something.
Amul is not producing for other brand.
Okay, okay,
We are producing for ourselves only.
okay,
Or apart from sweet, we are also producing margarine. It is one kind of vegetable fat spread. Just like
and for Anganwadis, I think,
yes, we are also producing THR, what you call take home ration. It is a product for government of Gujarat. So it is a huge plant. Daily we are producing around 200 metric ton daily take home ration. It is a one kind of product which is blended with sugar, vegetable oil, then certain other raw material like soya flour, rice, then sugar, and they are supplied to across the Gujarat.
yes. So that is only for Anganwadis, na?
That is only for Anganwadi. Apart from this, THR, we also produce RUTF, ready to use therapeutic food for, for severely malnutrition child. And it is
Oh,
only for UNICEF. So
okay,
there are two products we are making. These are not the consumer product. These are the institutional product for which either we are making for government of Gujarat or either we are making for UNICEF.
oh. And how do you deal with fear and self doubt in challenging situations?
Basically, in this situation, what my best approach is to stay actively cool and calm. And the second thing, we have to understand the situation, and we have to deeply involved in the situation. Once you automatically enter in the problem, yeah, actually involved in the problem, things automatically clear. So there is no reason to fear. The only thing is that once there are a tough situation, you have to actually involve in the problem rather than avoiding it and rather than going away from the problem. Once you are start, my only thing is that when you deeply involved, start the understanding the problem, things are automatically will be cleared at your end, and automatically you will have some more confidence, and you will the things will be one by one it will be clear.
Yes. And some, I mean, talk to us about some daily challenges you are facing in your role as a factory manager.
Yeah, basically, when you are working in the food industry, there are certain basic day-to-day challenges that you have to ensure that you have a right kind of people around you when you are producing the food product. Right, you have to ensure that hygiene are properly maintained, plant cleaning are properly maintained, and apart from you have to also ensure that your machine are healthy round the clock. And to keep the machine healthy round the clock, you have to ensure that their preventive maintenance are timely attended, and they are timely ready once you are going to take the production.
Yes.
Yeah.
And as far as I know, all the or most of the machines which are used in your facility are imported. So if some breakdown or maintenance requirement is there, how do you deal with that?
Yes, ma'am. There are certain machines which are being imported. Even you see डॉक्टर साहब ने जो कल हमारे प्लांट देखा था, इट इज ए फुल्ली इम्पोर्टेड प्लांट. ऑल द की मशीन्स आर फ्रॉम इटाली, जर्मनी, and for that our management used to send our people to that respective country to train themselves. And apart from that, we also have a critical spare parts available round the clock. And apart from that, we are also in contact with the machine supplier. In any case, if there are some breakdown, we also get the online support from them.
Okay. So, in your opinion, what qualities are essential for someone heading a production unit or factory?
Yeah, there are basically, in my opinion, when you are heading such a unit, you need to be very, very much focused about your target. And apart from target, you should also have a good teamwork. And the third one, when you are working, you should also delegate your work to the right kind of people. And the fourth one, you have to round the clock, you have to monitor the your task. And ultimately, till you are not getting the desired result, you should be restless. I tell my people you should always be restless till you doesn't get the desired result in your production area.
True. And how do you ensure consistent product quality across all production lines?
Yes, ma'am. For that, because we are working since last 75 years. My unit is almost 75-year-old, and whenever we run such an industry, we always work very systematically. Whenever we either develop a new product or whenever we launch a new product, first of all, we make a SOP. And SOP is only made when you are 100% sure that now product now stable in each and every aspect. Once we make the SOP, it is a one kind of discipline we have to maintain round the clock. Without that, we don't work. So we ensure that there is no deviation in our SOP at any point of time.
Okay. And how do you maintain healthy work-life balance? Because your role is demanding.
Madam, for that there is only one thing I would like to say: always love your job. When you love your job, nothing matters to you. How the time will go, you will never need to know. Time will almost will be killed, and you need to know अभी तो 8 बज गए. Then you think now it's time to go. You when you love your job, you're so deeply involved in your work. You don't even down the line when my entire team is working, they are ensured that whatever they are doing, they do it with their mind, not by other things. At least they have to deal with the result, and they love to get the desired result.
Yeah, but can you share some particular difficult moment in your career, such a long career, and how did you overcome, if at all you have faced such a difficult situation?
Of course, when you are working, you will have definitely some challenges, some struggles in your life. But only that there is no need to fear, because once there are some challenges, you have to deeply understand what are the challenges, and when you go through the challenges, you have to eliminate what are the things which you can eliminate and what are the things which you can proceed. So at the end of the day, if you work systematically, a challenge will be there, but there is always some other solution also that will be eliminated. So of course
But
there
can
are
you
some.
can you share such, I mean, at least one example of such difficult moment, and uh, yeah, you handled it well and overcome?
Yeah, ma'am. When we were but when we were planning to start the new plant, so there were so many difficult things which were in my path. But ultimately, we have a team of so many people. So we deliver the right thing to right people, and ultimately we get the solution. Or maybe I never come across such a thing where I completely failed, because we have a good team of good people and the right people. So even there are some problems, it is being solved.
And how do you handle failures and setbacks, both personally and professionally?
Yeah, I don't remember such as such, because I have never listed down. But only thing is that there are
No, but
some.
then there are so many academicians on the on this platform, and that is why I am asking this question. That there are always in our professional or personal life we face some setbacks, failures. So how do we handle that?
Yeah, it is matter that we need to deeply think whether it is possible to solve the problem or not possible to solve the problem. When we know we are able to solve the problem, then there is no reason to worry. If there are reason I can't solve the problem, then we discuss with our top management, And if they really feel that these are tasks which is not able to achieve, then we put it aside. But
True.
if it is possible, then they guide us, then we
But
take.
then, uh, which aspects of your work do you consider non-negotiable or where you never compromise?
Basically, there are certain things like discipline, quality, we never compromise.
Okay. And how do you approach disagreements or conflict within your team?
Basically, in that situation, we call both the team. My approach is simple: understanding the root cause, have a open communication with everyone, and we have to respect the dialogue and communication. And ultimately, we have to ensure that everything is fairly treated. No ego, no things must come in that kind of disagreement.
So, how do you keep your team motivated and align with the organizational goals?
For that, madam, we have a clear communication with everyone. We share our vision, what are our targets, what our management expect from all of us, and accordingly we build up our good teamwork, and regularly we monitor their progress. Apart from the progress, we also recognize and try to respect their, try to recognize their worthness in the group, and even we celebrate them.
Okay. And some, I mean, training program for upskilling or something like that, do you organize in the maybe Amul itself, chocolate plant itself, or you send your employees or team
Yes.
members outside for upskilling?
Yes, ma'am. We have a centralized our HRM department where we used to send them our training requirement, their training needs, and accordingly our management. There are certain in-house program as well as there are certain programs where some other expert is organized to have a training program, and if required, we also send to some other places also. So if even we are sending our employees to some other countries as well as some there are certain training program where they are required to send, we are sending them. Or even it is required, we also call them to our in-house.
Okay. And when hiring, what do you look for in a potential employee? And according
Basically,
to you, how important are attitude and learning aptitude?
basically we believe we there are certain things even they can learn on the job. But what I believe, at least they should have a attitude of learning. They must have some curiosity to learn new things. Once that kind of attitude is there, nothing to worry because they will learn later on. But they should be hardworking people. They should be have an attitude to learning 24 into 7 till they die.
Yes.
So, in my opinion, I believe he has that kind of attitude. He should learn whatever he can learn, and he has have some kind of curiosity so that learning desire never die.
And what have been some of the biggest learning experiences in your professional journey so far?
Not that basically, if you see my learning, I have learned by working with the Amul. I am a strong technical person, and apart from that, we also they also recognize in our industry, or there are many other aspects also. So we respect for discipline and punctuality as well. So these are the learning where I was working with the Amul. So they would develop like you round the clock. You should be punctual. You should be regular. You should be hardworking. And once they have a kind of attitude where you are recognized. And apart from that, they also promote our healthness. Not only they tell you oh, you work hard. It is they Amul also promote their healthness of their employee.
Yes,
So this is the one of the best thing which Amul has done with all of us.
very true. And can you elaborate on your core responsibilities as the factory manager of such a diverse manufacturing unit?
Yes, ma'am, sure. Basically, in Amul, basically we are dedicated to produce value for money product, and for that we always deliver, and we always use the our resources in the best possible way. So basically, we focus on maximizing our efficiency, minimizing our wastage, maintaining the high quality with safety, hygiene standard, and ensuring that every product that is delivered to customer meets our standard quality deviation.
Okay. And what advice would you offer to someone just starting their career or planning to launch their own venture in the food industry?
For that, I think they have to be very, very much focused. They should be hardworking, and in case they feel they are not getting the result, but be perseverance, try till they are not delivered the results. Or another thing which I would like to say, one has to maintain the integrity in their work. So once you are in the industry, your own job, yeah, you are working as providing services, you have to be very, very much integrated. You should maintain your integrity, and you should always follow your holistic approach in your progress. Things will automatically come on your way. And of course, you are working with some certain people. Always have a good tuning with all the people. Not only good tuning, you also try to build up a good work. And at the end, I will also say, once you are doing everything, but always pay attention to your health.
True. Actually, I have undergone training, 1 week training at National Center for Cooperative Education,
Yes,
and that is why different aspects of cooperative education and cooperative as business I learned in that dedicated 1 week training. And even government has initiated with Ministry of Cooperatives, and now we have Tribhuvandas University where IRMA
yes,
is playing a big role, and they are planning to open campuses across the country. So we have academicians on this platform. So what is the takeaway which encourages the students in different academic institution to take up this as their cooperative as their career?
great, ma'am. Even you told me, Tribhuvandas, the name of my unit is Tribhuvandas Food Complex Mogar. Tribhuvandas is our founder of Amul, and he is also called the father of cooperative movement. And he is the person who created this entire Amul brand, and it was supported by Dr. Kurian.
Yes.
So we are very much fortunate that we have that kind of leader who, at that moment when it started 8 years back, and now you see the brand which is 100% working for the farmers only.
True. Now, if audience has any question, please put in the chat box, or maybe they can unmute and ask questions. Dr. Seema Kumari has raised hand. Ma'am, you can unmute or you put your question in the chat box.
Very good evening, ma'am, and everybody. Question, sir, that what are the key strategies Amul has adopted to be on the top, especially in the dairy sector?
Once again, ma'am, repeat. Can you repeat, please?
Hello.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Please repeat your question, ma'am.
Key strategies you have adopted, which have made you on the top,
Yeah, ma'am. There are certain key.
especially in dairy products.
Yeah, yeah. Basically, our Amul have two very renowned leader. One is Mr. Tribhuvandas Patel, and another one is the Dr. Kurian. They have certain key attribute which were never compromised. One of them is we always have a best infrastructure. If you visit any of the our Amul facility, you will always find we have a world-class infrastructure. The second one, we always pay attention to have a good technology. Means we always go with the one of the best machine in the world. So even we are not getting machine from Indian, we are importing the machines. And the third one is we always pay attention to quality. Quality has never been compromised in our any of the production area. So you can say there are these three key things, which is why we stood for that big brand. And the fourth, you can say we always ensure we give the customer the value for money product. Means our prices will be minimum and the quality as per the price nobody can beat us.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, welcome.
I think Rajesh bhai, even we can invite people on this platform to the Amul chocolate
So
plant and Amul main plant.
basically, ma'am, we are working in the production department, so we never have such kind of invitation to attend that kind of seminar. Basically, we are working the productions around the globe. We are working with machine and manpower, and these are our daily routine. It is
No, but
differently.
then they every day at 3 o'clock the people can visit Amul. Ne?
Yes,
That system is in place, and online they can register for
yes, yes, yes. They
visiting
can.
Amul, because every year we come with our students, and that's why even we know that this system is very good in place, and that is the reason we can invite everyone to visit the facilities.
Why we are open? Because everyone can see how we are producing the food product, how we are maintaining the hygiene, what kind of infrastructure we are having. At least they can that can build up very strong confidence in their mind कि they should buy our product.
True. Okay, now anyone has any question?
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Sir, you are a factory manager.
Yes, sir.
I'm sure there would be one occupier also.
There will be one.
Occupier.
Yes,
And these are portfolios which are under Factories Act and major responsibilities. Both the roles are inward looking,
yes,
which
sir.
means that they are maintenance roles. You have to maintain that the work doesn't stop at any cost. And whatever needs to be done needs to be done.
Yes, 100%.
Correct? Correct?
Yes, sir.
But there are certain functions which are business value add functions in the same wing which you are handling. For example,
Yes, yes,
separation of potential appraisal and performance appraisal. A person's performance might not be that good, but his
yes,
potential appraisal might be very good, and he's the one who should become the team leader. You know, for example, succession planning for critical roles. There might be an engineer who has gone to Germany for training. What if that engineer is hired by Cadbury's at triple the salary? Amul, I can gauge from your discussions, might not be the best paymaster when it comes to competition like Cadbury's or Perfetti or other organizations. But yes, it has an emotional bond. It holds good people. People are well connected to each other, and relationships are thick, which is holding the organization together.
yes,
But given the social structure which is changing, people becoming money minded, they want to be successful very fast, they want big cars, big houses, they might take a bump. Processes like compensation benchmarking, where you hold your attrition by not being best in the market, but at least staying at 75% quartile of what market is paying. These kind of systems I'm talking of.
yes, yes.
Uh, do you take care of these systems yourself, or do you engage external bodies like DSPSR or some other organization, or Amazing HR, which is my own organization, to do research work on these subjects and give a suggestion to you what should be done, and then you may either adopt it or discard it? What do you do?
Basically, sir, our Amul is a very, very big corporate, and we have a, just like I told you, I am working with the Tribhuvandas Food Complex Mogar. This is one of the unit of Amul Dairy. Such we have almost more than 400 factories, right, sir? And there is, for that we have our central HRM department. So these are the things which is taken care by our central office, not by
Okay.
the individual factory.
So you are saying that they are there, but they go as corporate initiatives.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So there are such 400, there are almost more than 400 unit. Every unit has their own factory manager. But these are the decision in the interest of the entire organization. They are being taken care by our central office. But we have to, at that moment, there is no such kind of issues where you are highlighting, but we are not feeling that kind of. Of course, there are. If you go and see the market, there are various packages. We can't compare with everyone.
Got it. Got it. I
But,
got my
but
answer.
basically, but we have the package which is at par, and all the other things which you compare with other industries, all kind of employee facility, that has been duly taken care by the organization. And in the meantime, if there are certain things which is being highlighted to our management, it is duly been taken care by our HOD.
Fair point. Fair point. Got it. Got it. Thank you.
Yeah. Welcome.
Now, anyone has any questions? Okay, in that case, over to the host, Ankita ma'am.
Sumedha ma'am, I welcome you to kindly extend the vote of thanks.
Okay, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes.
It's my privilege to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of the entire DSPSR family. Our heartfelt thanks to our esteemed guest, Mr. Rajesh Patodia, sir, Factory Manager, Tribhuvandas Food Complex, unit of Amul Dairy Anand. Your session was very interactive and informative. Your valuable insights will definitely guide many of our young generation and future leaders of our country. It was really a very inspiring sessions for every participants who are presented here. A special thanks to Professor Kamni Shah ma'am for her excellent role as a moderator. Your thoughtful questions and seamless flow kept the session engaging and well connected. Your efforts added great value to the interaction, as well as a heartfelt thanks to Sri Dhyan P.S. Chauhan sir to give his valuable time for everyday session. DSPS Aryans will always be grateful for the same, sir. We also express our sincere, heartfelt thanks to our respected President, sir, Ajay Kumar Singh, sir, for his visionary leadership and for launching the unique concept of leadership development program. We can say in Hindi Panch Sakha at DSPSR. And thanks to all the participants being with us for your active engagement during the question answer session. And last but not least, uh, heartfelt thanks to our organizing and IT team for their hard work behind the scenes as a silent motivator in making this event very successful. Thank you once again and wishing you everyone healthy, happy and blessed life. Thank you so much. Thank you so much,
Thank
ma'am.
you. Thank you, Sumedha ma'am, for
Thank
the
you.
gratitude, expressing gratitude.
Yes.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Rajesh sir. Nice interacting with you. And AK Singh sir, thank you for the opportunity for moderating